Hi, it's me, Hentai. Thank you, Ruby Knight. That was almost good enough to bring us back from Mandy and Cheetah.
I had one night.
Hello. Oh yes, Mandy. We have one night of Mandy Quinn. It's about as much as we can take. All right. As I have said, my name is Hentai. I love Salty. This is one of my favorite shows. It's a chance for us to all show off our personalities, our sense of humor, like I said. It is a little strange that Noodles hosts a show about comedy, though. It's kind of like if I hosted a show about dancing or Rhonda hosted a show about having a boyfriend. I hope you like that, because there are a lot more where that came from. No, I'm kidding. But when Noodles said that she wanted to roast me for the next Salty, I agreed on one condition, that we only booked queens that I like. Tatiana canceled, however, so we had to book Mandy. It's alright, Mandy. I was sad that Tatiana canceled last minute, but thankfully we still have plenty of representation for Austin's beautiful Mexican community. Yes! I'm not talking about the two actual Mexican people on stage. I am talking about the host of Drag Loteria, Mandy Quinn and Noodles! Yes, make some noise for cultural appropriation. Tatiana's not here, and it's a little unfair to roast her, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I hope somebody's recording this. So, as some of you may know, most likely most of you don't, in my day job I work as an adult ESL instructor, and I've had the pleasure of working very closely with America's immigrant communities for the past 4 years of my life. Yes! And one thing that I would like you to know before you leave today is that America's Mexican community is some of the hardest working, most honest, kindest people. Unfortunately, none of those things are true about Tatiana Cholula. Tatiana Cholula is the laziest person I have ever fucking met. She often invites me to come help her style her hair, which usually consists of me coming over, Tatiana sitting on her bed and showing me YouTube videos while I curl her hair and don't get credited for it on Instagram the next day. Yes. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why Tatiana is so lazy, but I do have a running theory that if you suck enough white dick, you become lazy and entitled to.
That was golden. That was so good.
A couple jokes about my appearance tonight, which is kind of funny considering all of our roasters here tonight have something in common. They're all single. Oh, well, except that was true, except for now we, as you know, we lost Tatiana and we got Mandy. So, congratulations, Mandy, for not only ruining my joke, but proving everyone from high school wrong. There really is somebody out there for everyone. But yes, all the other ladies here, they are completely single, if any of you sick fucks are interested. Some of them have been single for longer than others, Rhonda. Fuck, Cheetah hasn't been in a relationship since Reagan was president. Who can blame her, though? I mean, being in a relationship and being a drag queen at the same time is really fucking hard. And you can ask anyone up here except Rhonda. I promise I'm gonna lay off. Let's talk about Cheetah Daniels Kennedy. Oh yes. It is so inspiring to see that while others are eating at Cracker Barrel and voting Republican, this baby boomer is here representing the LGBTQ community. Cheetah often refers to herself as a socialite superstar slut, and one of those things is true. I don't want to tell you which one it is, but it isn't socialite or superstar. It is so hard to roast your drag mother. As the Bible says, honor your father and mother. But the Bible also might say something about not sucking a stranger's dick under the booth at Taco Cabana. And Cheetah did that, so let's keep going. The ultimate roast tonight. I know right now Rhonda is thinking, thank God somebody's drunker than me tonight. Yeah, the ultimate roast tonight is that Cheetah couldn't even get in drag for it. But that's fine. You know, Cheetah is one of the most charismatic people I have ever met. You have to figure, you have to be pretty charismatic to convince a bunch of young 20-year-olds that you're their mother. Yeah, in a lot of places we call that a cult leader. I would like to lock Cheetah Daniels Kennedy and Louisiana Purchase in a room in some sort of Hunger Games meets Saw death match or battle to the death for geriatric horrors. Stumbled over that one. Who is that?
I'll do it! Next week! You start.
Cheetah isn't just the drag mother to me, but also some drag queens you may know, such as Mars and all the other ones that look like Mars. Cheetah remembers Cheer Up Charlie's before they desegregated. Sorry. Hey, that's a historical fact, okay? There were a lot of jokes tonight about my music, which isn't really fair because none of these bitches have music, you know? It's kind of like Rhonda making fun of my boyfriend or Tatiana making fun of my hairless back, you know? What do I clap back at? There's nothing. It's not entirely true, however, that none of these ladies have music. There is one. Does anybody recall Girls Will Be Girls from the debut album of Bambi PPC featuring Ruby Knight? It's okay if you don't remember it. They took it off of all streaming services. But as anyone who is familiar with the work of Bambi PVC, it was very good and sounded just like music. I wonder what it is about being friends with Ruby Knight that makes people want to make music that nobody asked for. You weren't expecting a self-roast, were you? Since we're on the topic, let's continue talking about Ruby. She is very clean. Her room is extremely clean. Her bathroom is pristine. It is a mystery, however, why she hasn't quite figured out how to clean her lace fronts yet. And consequently, that is also why she doesn't make a lot of facial expressions. If she raises her eyebrows too high, her lace front will snap in two. Okay, I'll lay off Ruby, but first, let me take a moment to say, and get a little cheesy and say what an amazing experience it has been to have the honor of being your friend, and for the past 2 years, being your replacement Bambi. They say that we generally hate the people who remind us most of ourselves. I often wonder what it is about Lady Grackle that Rhonda sees herself in. Could it be the casual alcoholism? The lack of eyebrows? Well, one thing's for certain. Lady Grackle and Rhonda definitely have one thing in common. They both love to perform Rhonda Jewels numbers. Rhonda loves to perform Rhonda Jewels numbers so much, she never makes any new ones. In fact, I've seen Rhonda drink a beer through a fleshlight more times than I've used my actual fleshlight. Which is really impressive.
That's good.
I am curious, though, why she waited until tonight to perform that Demi Lovato number again. Yeah. Rhonda Jewels doesn't smoke weed, which is interesting because she definitely smells like she does. But it's like they say, you can't judge a book by the smell of incense and BO. Drunk Rhonda and Facebook go together like American Airlines and the World Trade Center. It's been a long time, y'all. Get over it. Jesus. Bush did 9/11. Alright, well, let's go ahead and move on to our next one. Make some noise for Drag Survivor Season 10 runner-up Noodles. Yes! I believe that we should celebrate our friend's success. So congratulations, Mars, on winning Season 10 of Drag Survivor. Noodles is one of the only people I've ever met that sweats more than I do. Noodles sweats more than a blind lesbian at a fish market. The other day we were performing here at Cheer Up, so we were outside, and I looked over at Noodles, and she just had this like current of water, of sweat rushing down her face. I was looking at her like, damn bitch, save some water for the rest of us. California is on fire. Look at her. She's beautiful.
Wow.
She's the host of Cream with Cupcake, yes. So Cupcake actually is one of my close friends. She called me before she hired Noodles as her second fiddle, and and Cupcake said, "Hey girl, I'm kind of thinking about putting Noodles as the other host of the show. What do you think?" And I said, "Girl, are you sure?" Cupcake said, "I'm positive."
Blow the bell.
Last Salty, I made a joke about Noodles' natural, beautiful hair and how she looks like a glamorous serial killer. I also made that joke during my number. Again, I don't have any comment on it, I just like reminding her that I think that. Noodles is the food, one of the top foods you are actually most likely to choke and die on. Noodles, the drag queen, is one of the top drag queens most likely to choke you to death and bury you in her basement. Alright. I'm gonna leave her alone. Who's left? Mandy Quinn! Mandy Quinn, as you know, Tatiana, you've heard it a million times. There's like so many jokes about this. Anyway, Tatiana was supposed to be in the show, but she canceled. Thank God Mandy stepped in as second choice. Thanks. We've heard it a million times. Anyway, please make some noise for Mandy PVC. I mean, Mandy Quinn. Mandy Quinn. Do we have any The Office fans in here? Does Mandy not kind of look like Gabe at an Evanescence concert?
I don't know who that is.
It's okay. Nobody knows who you are either. Drunk Mandy is Drunk Mandy is the last person I would like to be stuck in an elevator with. Sober Mandy is the second person I would hate to be stuck in an elevator
Hey,
with.
Rachel Michaels got the pleasure of that.
Oh no.
It was awful.
I wonder what will kill Mandy first, her big mouth or her liver failure.
My asthma.
Mandy Quinn does the same face every time she gets in drag, and Mandy Quinn has been doing drag for a very, very long time, relative to her success. And the one thing that I have I've done a little bit of the math, and if you spent all of the time that Mandy has spent doing the same face over the past, 8 years, you could probably get her an education.
Good thing I went to Aveda. It's hair school. Same thing.
Education.
Yeah. For poor people.
Yeah, so anyway, it was really great to perform for all of you. Thank you so much for coming out. Sorry that the middle part of the show kind of weeded out the crowd for you. That's okay though, it's a roast, people. I had so much fun at the roast of Hentai.